with me on the couch right now are two women that I go way back with. Karen Chu, you are the executive director of the beautiful Northwest Sinfonietta. Welcome back to Cityline.
Thank you so much.
And Amy Wigstrom, you are the executive director of Puget Sound Revels. Welcome back to Cityline as well.
Thank you.
You two are cooking up a Midsummer Night's Dream collaboration between the two organizations.
Yes.
Wow, this is an idea whose time has come. So for Karen, for people who don't know what the Northwest Sinfonietta is, tell us about what makes this orchestra unique.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for having us today.
You bet.
I love talking about Northwest Sinfonietta. It is a very unique and dynamic live music experience whenever you come to us. So we are an orchestra. We're specifically a chamber orchestra, which means that we can fit in a room. We don't have to be in a concert hall. So we actually perform in lots of locations throughout Tacoma and also in Puyallup. And we also, it's part of our culture to collaborate with a lot of different kinds of organizations. So we all often bring dance into our performances and visual arts and film, and we're really excited about this collaboration with Puget Sound Revels coming up.
Absolutely. I think because of the size of the Northwest Sinfonietta, you're able to entertain more creative appendixes that go with it, as opposed to like a huge symphony or something.
Yeah.
So A Midsummer's Night Dream is so iconic and it's so beloved. So tell me about this performance coming up and what's so special about it.
Well, it is special because we are partnering with Puget Sound Revels. This is the grand finale of our storytelling season. That was our theme. And so they're going to help us tell this story. It is the second half of our performance. So we're performing Mendelssohn's wonderful score, not in its entirety. We're doing selections.
Snippets.
Yeah. So we're focusing on the fairy story.
Right.
With Titania and Bottom falling in love and the magic spells and all of that. Yeah, it's going to be wonderful.
And that is a great crossover too. Amy, tell us about Puget Sound Revels and just the history of Revels. It's so rich.
Well, yes, we've been in existence here in Tacoma for 32 years. Performing, and most people know us for the Midwinter Revels show in December at the Rialto, but we actually do seasonal celebrations all year long. There's something almost every month of the year. We just did May Day in Wright Park, for example, and 157 people came out to dance and sing and parade through the park in celebration of May Day. So generally what we say is we celebrate cultural traditions through song, dance, and story.
Oh, I love that. That is incredible. So, Karen, the first half of the program, as you said, has some special pieces. What else can you tell us about that first half? Because they are snippets, and then we join the Revels after intermission. Is that right?
Right. So the first half of our program includes two works by living composers. These are both Persian-influenced works, and we'll be telling stories with those as well. So the first piece is a world premiere, actually, by a wonderful young composer named Kian Ravai. It's called Majnun in the Wilderness. Majnun in the Wilderness. So centuries before Romeo and Juliet, there was a Persian legend about star-crossed lovers. Layla and Majnun.
Oh, great names.
Yes. Who, of course, were not allowed to be together.
Of course not.
And so Majnun, who was a poet, went out to the wilderness. And so this piece takes us through his self-reflection about the love and his despair. Sad to say, it's not a happy ending.
Darn it.
But it's going to be a fabulous piece. And then we're playing a piece by another living composer, Richard Daniel Poor, called Breaking the Veil. He was inspired, his mom is a sculptor. What is her name? Marie Daniel Poor. She did a series of sculptures depicting Iranian women struggling to break free of their head coverings,
Right.
which had become a symbol of repression for so many women. So he wrote this piece in honor and support of those women and their struggles. So we're going to tell that story with his Breaking the Veil,
Wow.
which is a fabulous piece. It features our principal flute, principal oboe, and principal bassoon, who will actually stand out front. It's beautiful. And then the second half is our Midsummer Night's Dream extravaganza.
Bring on the costumes, bring on the flourish, because that's what Puget Sound Revels does. Did you have those costumes already in the costume bank, given the 30 some odd years that you've been performing or they've been performing?
Some of them we
Okay.
have in our costume department. Mei-Ann McDonald is our costume designer. She is building some custom things for this show, which is very exciting. Michelle Matlock is our stage director. So yes, we'll have costumes and some props. And our actors are doing tableaus as well as a short little dance.
Oh my gosh, there we go. So individually, in this last, I guess, minute, Amy and Karen, who would you like to thank? And let's start with you first, Amy.
I'd like to thank Michelle Matlock, Mei-Ann McDonald, Lois Trapp, who's on my production team, and then all of the volunteer performers. You know, most of our cast is volunteer, and so it's really wonderful for them to step up in this way.
Yes, and what about you? Take us home.
Well, I want to thank Amy and the Puget Sound Revels for partnering with us. Yeah, I just sent you an email one day because we had this idea, and they jumped in with both feet, and we're so happy to be doing this. Also want to thank Tacoma Creates and the city of Tacoma, because the people are who is supporting that.
And I want to thank the two of you for being here today and for having such a beautiful vision of this partnership. And I know that this is the inaugural event, but there is much more to come now that the two of you have mind melded. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.